Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is Sun Salutations A and B. So these sequences are great for getting your heart rate up, starting the day. They're energizing and they're a great way to start your yoga practice. I'm going to walk you through both of these sequences and do it along with you here, so hopefully you learn something new and can follow along with me. Beginning with Sun Salutation A, we're starting at the top of our mat in our mountain pose, nice and tall. As we inhale, we raise the arms up above the head and take our gaze to the ceiling. And then as a big exhale, we're going to hinge at the waist and fold forward. You can take a big bend in the knee as we reach the fingertips towards the mat, hanging nice and heavy. Inhale as we raise just halfway up to a flat back, hands to knees or shins, and then exhale as we fold back to the floor. Inhale as you step back to a high plank. You can lower from here or you can place the knees on the floor for an assisted plank. We're just keeping the elbows tucked and lowering our body to the mat as slowly as we can with a big exhale. When our belly reaches the mat, we're going to inhale into a cobra or upward facing dog, a slight back bend here, and then exhale as we tuck the toes and come via the knees into our downward facing dog. As always, you can keep a generous bend in the knees here. Our goal is just to have a nice straight flat back from the hips down to our wrists, and then striving to reach those heels towards the floor. You can alternate bending and straightening the legs here. We call it walking the dog. And then just try to find a moment of stillness, nice big breaths. On an inhale, we're going to make our way back to the top of the mat. You can hop, jump, or walk. Just back to your forward fold on a big exhale, and then inhale back to that flat back so hands can come to shins or knees, and then exhaling back to a fold, nice and heavy. And then as we inhale, we're going to rise all the way back up to the standing in our mountain pose, gaze to the ceiling, and exhale, hands can come to your sides or to your heart. Okay, taking that sequence again, a little less talking from me this time. Inhaling as the arms come above the head, and then exhaling deep into your forward fold, nice and heavy. Inhale to your flat back, hands to the knees, and exhaling back down. Inhale, step back to your plank or your assisted plank on the knees, and exhale as you slowly lower, elbows tucked in to the floor. Inhale into a cobra, or you can push up into an upward dog. Bend the knees and tuck the feet. Exhale into down dog. Inhale as you walk or jump to the top of the mat. Nice flat back, and then exhaling back into your forward fold. Inhale as we come all the way back up to mountain, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Exhaling, folding down. See if you can have a little bit more length in the legs. Inhale to a flat back, and exhaling back down. Step back to your high plank. Exhale as we lower to the floor. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes and back to downward dog on a big exhale. Walking as we come back to forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhaling to fold. And inhaling, rising all the way up, hands to the sky. Exhaling to heart center. One last time. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back, and exhaling heavy down. Step back to your plank. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale as you step to the top of the mat. Exhale, big heavy fold. Inhale to a flat back, exhaling back down, and big inhale as we rise all the way up, gaze to the ceiling, and exhale, hands to heart center. Sun Salutation B is just going to add a few more poses in. So we're still going to inhale in our mountain pose. Then as we exhale, we're going to use our chair pose. So sit the bum back as if you're sitting into a chair. It's kind of like a narrow squat. Arms are raised above our head, or you can keep them at heart center, just trying to keep a neutral spine here. This is where we'll be exhaling in this sequence. Inhale again, and then exhale into your forward fold. inhaling to that flat back and exhaling to fold back down to the floor. This is similar to A. As we step back, we inhale to our high plank and exhale through chaturanga, elbows nice and tight, lower to the floor. Inhale to your up dog or cobra, and then exhale into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to start with the right side. Our right leg is going to come to the sky, three-legged dog, and then as we come forward, we're bending the knee like you're going to touch it to your nose and try to step to the top of the mat. If it doesn't quite make it there, just lift the foot and place it to the top of the mat. Then we're rotating the back heel down and rising up into warrior one. So our hips are facing forward. My back foot is at about a 45-degree angle, and both my feet are lined up like I'm on a tightrope. This one is difficult for alignment, so I'll give cues next time as well. We're gonna exhale as we place the hands down, step back into our high plank, and exhale, lower through chaturanga, inhale to up dog or cobra, and exhale back to our downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg, exhale as you bring it forward, step to the top of the mat, help it along if you need to, and then inhale as you rise up into your warrior one. My back leg is straight, front leg is nice and bent, both hip bones pointed to the top of the mat. Exhale as you plant the hands, step the foot back, and then exhale through your chaturanga. Elbows nice and close to the sides. Inhale to upward dog or cobra, and then exhale into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath here, and then slowly start to make your way back to the top of the mat. Exhale into a big forward fold. Inhale to that halfway lift, a flat back. Exhaling one more time. We're going to inhale into our chair pose. Bum goes low, hands are high, and then exhale into your mountain. Exhale into chair pose one more time. Take an inhale here, and then exhale to forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. See if you can straighten out the legs this time. And then exhale back to the floor. Step back as you inhale to your plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Lower to the floor. Inhale as you come to your back bend. And exhale to downward dog. Right leg first goes to the sky. Exhale as you bring it forward. Inhale into your warrior one, or you can choose to take just a high lunge here. Big inhale, and then as you exhale, place the hands back on the floor. Inhale as you bring it to high lunge, high plank, and exhale to the floor once again. Inhale to cobra, exhale to downward dog. Left leg goes to the sky, bring knee to your nose, step all the way forward. Big inhale as you rise to warrior one. Take a breath here. And then on an exhale, plant the hands on either side of your foot, step back to your plank, lower through chaturanga, big inhale, and then exhale into downward dog. Make your way back to the top of the mat, jump or walk, exhale to a forward fold, inhale to that flat back, exhale, folding down again, coming back to your chair pose. Big breath here, and exhaling to mountain. Back to chair pose. You can take it as fast or slow as you want. Exhaling to the forward fold, inhaling flat back, and exhaling down. See if you can make all these movements feel more fluid. Step back to your high plank. Exhaling as you slowly lower. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right leg immediately goes to the sky. Taking knee to nose, step to the top. Inhale to your warrior one, nice and strong. Big breath here. Exhale it all out as you collapse to the floor. Step back to plank. Strong chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Immediately take left leg to the sky. Place it in between your hands. Rise up to warrior one. Big strong inhale. And then exhale, plant the hands beside the foot, step back to your plank. Remembering you can lower the knees to modify, lower to the floor, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Make your way back to the top of the mat, big forward fold, inhale to a flat back, collapse down as you exhale, inhale into your chair, take an exhale here, and relax to mountain. You can repeat either of these sequences as many times as you'd like. Thanks so much for watching and following along. I'll see you guys next time.